Você vai deixar a vida te levar? Quem você quer ser? O que você vai fazer? Acredito que nós podemos te dar uma direção e te ajudar. Aqui, você vai aprender inglês e francês, e como fazer o seu currículo e a sua carta de apresentação para conseguir o seu trabalho no Canadá. É agora? Mexa-se e mude a sua vida, audaciosamente indo onde você nunca foi antes.
You know that you and only you can change your life. It is time to make your dreams a reality in your life. We are going to help you now. Here, you are going to learn how to have a decent conversation with people around you, in your life, in your working place, and get your new job, in your life. In this video, you will learn. Looking forward to working with you letter with examples. When joining a team or receiving a new employee, it's important you show respect and professionalism to your coworkers and clients. If collaborating with them excites you, consider writing a letter describing your intentions. By reviewing sample letters outlining your desire to work with a professional, you can learn how to write an effective letter for your specific situation. In this article, we show looking forward to working with you letter examples, describe how to craft these letters, and provide useful tips to make them genuine. Tell us what you think. We want to read what you have in mind. This way, we can adjust our videos to put some light on your doubts. And now, let's go back to our video. Act now and hit the like button and subscribe yourself. By doing this, much more people will be helped. Leave your comments and we will change and adjust the videos. This is the only way. Now, let's keep moving. Looking forward to working with you letter examples for different situations. Review these examples of how to convey your desire to collaborate with coworkers or clients. Example letter for a project team. This example describes a letter to professionals that a new hire now oversees. Hello Rahim, my name is Cole, and I'm the new project manager at Consult Driveway. As I recently joined the team, I'd be overseeing the Butramade driveway construction moving forward. I'm excited to meet the team on Friday, and I look forward to working with everyone to reach all project targets. Kindly inform me if you have any questions about the transition process, or how I may assist you before I resume work. Regards, Cole Antioch Kalantiach at email.com 554-909-9888. Example letter for a department you'd collaborate with. This example shows a letter to a department that a professional would regularly meet. Hello marketing department, my name is Josh Sanusi, and I'm the new social media manager at Gettery House Incorporated. I recently reviewed my onboarding plan and noticed I'd be collaborating with the marketing team on multiple projects. I'm excited to work with you, and I look forward to meeting all marketing professionals during our upcoming general meeting on November 30th, 2021. Kind regards, Josh Sanusi. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, then you can help us to spread these words to more people. Help us to bring these words to your future Canadian friends. Now, let's see what else we have here. Help us and hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help you, and will help us a lot. Thank you. Now let's keep feeding our brains. Example letter for team members you'd work closely with. This sample describes a letter to employees that an individual would meet daily. Hi Hannah, I know we recently met during the last general meeting, but I wanted to send a quick note saying I'm really looking forward to working with you here. I believe we can make steady progress in the coming weeks on the paid project. I'd also like us to discuss the new software development project and develop an effective implementation strategy. Please let me know when you're free for a meeting this week. Thank you again for the warm introduction at the last meeting. Best regards, Jimmy Hannibal at email.com 554-909-9888. Example letter for a new client. This example shows a letter to a client that a company recently converted. Dear Simon, thank you for choosing Hillary Top Consulting to complete your Lube Bay construction project. I feel our experience in handling similar projects would be valuable to your company. Next week, I'd share a detailed outline of how Hillary Top Consulting plans to complete the Lube Bay within 2 months and other targets related to the Lube Bay construction. I look forward to working with you on this exciting project. Do let me know if you have any questions about the plan I send, and I'd be happy to clarify any issue. Best regards, George Manet, Project Manager, Hillary Top Consulting, Gergemini, @email.com. Example letter for a professional who started the same day. This example shows a letter to another new hire in a company. Hello Brittany, my name is David, and I'm starting as a nurse manager at Hirio Community Hospital. I hear it's also your first day, so I wanted to formally introduce myself before we meet during the onboarding session. Welcome to the team. I look forward to collaborating with you on exciting projects and collectively providing excellent patient care in a few weeks. Please let me know if you need any assistance, and I'd be sure to do the same. Best regards, David Monroe, DAVIDM, @email.com, 554-909-9888. Example letter for an employee who worked in your current role. This example describes a letter to an individual's predecessor in a bank. Dear Marianne, thank you for the warm welcome during the onboarding process. Many team members had positive comments about you as their leader, and I reviewed the steady progress you made recently. I'm really looking forward to starting in this position and making similar impacts as the new machine learning engineer. Are you available for a brief meeting this week? I'd like to discuss where we currently are on the sentiment analysis project and complete the transition process. Thank you. John Doe, @email.com, 554-909-9888. Don't insist on living in your golden cage any longer and get out from it. Come on, start moving. Take your destiny into your hands and inform yourself to make wise decisions which will lead your life to the place you want it to be. Don't need to rush yourself, but do not waste your valuable time. Now, let's see some pronunciation. The vowels will make the sounds of the words resonate, and the consonants will put a stop or pause when you hold the air. This will make it possible for you to put your emotions and your intentions when you are talking. Therefore, you will control your conversations. How to write a letter describing your desire to collaborate with a coworker. If you're excited to work with a colleague or client, follow these steps to write a compelling letter to them. 1. Address the letter like other letters of intent. A document describing your desire to work with an individual can help leave a positive first impression. Start it with a professional greeting, such as hello or dear. Then direct the letter to the specific individual or group that you look forward to working with in the company. If you're sure of the recipient's title, you may address them with it. For example, Mr. and Ms. are common titles for professionals. 2. Introduce yourself. Use the first paragraph to inform the recipient of your name and position in the company. You also want to describe your intentions for writing the letter. Doing this can help make an early connection and encourage the recipient to continue reading it. For example, suppose you're writing to express your desire to work with a new employee. You can start the letter by formally welcoming them and explaining why working with them excites you. 3. Conclude the letter in the last paragraph. Emphasize your intentions and encourage future communication with the recipient. For example, you may arrange for a meeting or ask them to contact you if they have any questions. This reinstates your desire to work with the recipient. Depending on the situation, you may also use the concluding paragraph to appreciate the recipient. For example, if a professional hired you after you completed training on the job, you may appreciate them for the consideration. 4. Write a professional sign-off and the letter of intent by writing a complimentary close, such as regards, sincerely, or best regards. Follow this information with your full name and contact information for the recipient to understand how to connect with you. Here's an example of a professional sign-off you may use. Thank you, Jane Doe, Janido, @email.com, 555-999-8888. Tips for writing a compelling letter of intent. Here are useful tips to help you craft an effective letter to a coworker. Research the recipient. Before writing a letter describing your intentions to work with an individual, conduct extensive research on their position in the company. Find out more about the individual can also help you recognize how to address them. While it's important to inform a recipient that you look forward to working with them. It's essential you show why the opportunity interests you. For example, you may be looking forward to working with an individual who has similar professional interests as you. Use a professional font and font size. A professional font and appropriate font size can improve your letter's readability. To maintain professionalism, choose fonts such as Times New Roman, Roboto, Arial, Calibri Georgia, Open Sans, or Helvetica. You can also use between a 10 to 12 point font. When creating a compelling letter, proofread for errors. Check your letter of intent for grammar and spelling errors. You can use online spelling checkers for this, or have an individual or friend help you edit it. Reading your letter out loud can also help you ensure language clarity and improved readability. Use personal pronouns. Personal pronouns include I, we, and you. These words help to make the letter more personalized. When referring to the recipient, use the word you. If you're writing on behalf of a company, you can use the word we to show you have the company's support. Otherwise, you may use the word I when referring to yourself. Be direct and concise. Aim to keep letters describing your desire to work with an individual brief to encourage the recipient to read it. Target 1 or 2 paragraphs and start your letter with your intention. This way, the recipient can quickly understand the letter's purpose. You know that the only way to not be a lonely spectator of your history is to take your life into your hands, and only you can do this. Here you can see the things that matter for this purpose. Achieve your dreams and take the courage to get down in the rabbit hole to wake up in the other place that you've dreamed of. Now that you have all of these, go to practice and create your own conversation. Go in the description to find our link and go deeper into your study to achieve your dreams. Thank you very much for watching this video and be in touch with us. Keep up there and write your story. I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye for now.